Thanks for the soup, Chills. Wait, not. I mean. Oishii. All right, I'm gonna tell you one quick Xeno Kuni story. At one point, I was finishing a delicious meal. I think I was at like some sort of steak thing or whatever. I think can I say that? I'm gonna say this brand. I don't give a shit. I was at an Ikanari steak, and it went hard, right? It was the first time I had like a steak in Japan, and I was like, oh, how's this gonna be? You know what I mean? Like, I've been sitting here eating like ramen and yakiniku and stuff like this. First of all, went hard, delicious, very affordable. Second of all, I got there very late, and the poor waiter comes up to me, and he's got a pretty thick accent, but he's like, excuse me, you know, like, last order, okay? Is that okay? And I look at him, and his accent's thick enough, I didn't quite understand what he said. It was one of those things where I understood after he walked away, but I look this poor man in his face, and I make like, you know, I look at this poor man in his goddamn face, and I say, I thumbs up him. I'm like, yeah, oishii, and he did not ask me a question. He just said, basically what this translates to is he looks at me, he says, last order is now. Is that okay? And I said, delicious. I looked him in the face. I said, delicious. And smiled and nodded. And this idiot, this guy had to have been like this fucking moron, this goddamn gaijin, this fucking stupid foreigner. So he just kind of like shakes his head a little bit and walks away. And I'm like, cool. And then like 30 seconds later, I'm like processing. I'm like, well, that seemed like not the right reaction to what I said. So I play it back in my head. I'm like, ah, fuck. He didn't ask me if it was good. Oh, shit. But it was okay. It was funny. I kept a record of how many times I embarrassed myself in public. It was pretty rough. First day, I embarrassed myself roughly 16 times because I'm a big dumb ogre. But from then on, it was pretty cool. I think I only ended up hitting like 22 by the end of the trip. So I got all of it out of the way immediately, which was great.